Same with any other thing, right? With slide board, you want to definitely remove the armrest. If you don't, this board is not going to fit properly. It's going to fit like this. Your patient can fall right here. So the board, the armrest has to go up so that the board can get even closer. Okay, so as close to the surface as possible. Again, your patient will sit back here. You want them to slide forward as much as possible so they can even wiggle, right? When I use a slide board transfer, it's usually for somebody that can't stand. Maybe it's an amputation of the one leg, but the other leg is way too weak for them to stand on it. Or it could be somebody with a spinal cord. They can't use their legs. I might do this. So they're going to slide forward. You get them to lean towards the opposite side. Put this end, now the curve, the inside curve, the board should never be like this, right? The long curve, the inside curve should be right where you're going to be putting that patient under, okay? Now you're going to tell them, I want you to use this arm to push off, use this other arm to lean towards your surface. You're not lifting them, all they're doing is sliding. And then they just keep sliding. Very little assistance really is required. Yes?
How much weight can you put on
A lot. I'm like 300 pounds, so.
Would you use gravity, like would the bed be
Yes, I
lower
would.
gravity?
I would. So if I was getting them out of bed, so let's say this is now my weak side, I'm gonna move the chair to this side, right, to get them out of bed.
If it was an amputee, would it matter which lower extremity it was? Where
Always towards the strong side.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if it's an amputee or not. Always transfer towards the strong side. It's just a rule of thumb, you know, just, and if you're, when you go do your field work, your instructor's gonna ask you, okay, which side are you gonna do the transfer? They're gonna ask you, why did you choose that transfer? Okay? You wanna use their stronger side because that's going to help them support themselves while they're doing the transfer. Okay, so, again, if I'm going back to the chair, I have to swing away the armrest. Get as close to the surface, because it's still 30, it's still 30 to 45 degrees, right? So I get as close as possible, because if I'm here, and now I'm too far away, I want to do the transfer, and I go and put this here, and then I could fall right here, because it's just too far from the surface. Always go towards the surface as close as possible. Bring the patient closer, have them scoot to the edge. They shouldn't be sitting back here and try to do the slide board, because it's, again, it's just the body mechanics is going to be off, right? So whatever they're doing, it's always scooting to the edge of the surface or the mat. Offset, bless you, their weight, lean over, place it underneath. It's got to be underneath the butt cheeks. If it's not enough, they're going to slide right off. Same thing, you want to either reach here or have their hand here for the first slide, because it takes more than once to get into the chair. Slide over. If the chair moves, have someone hold it. Usually the therapist does. If I'm the therapist and I'm working with my patient, I'm right in front of my patient. Okay, for the slide board transfer, the therapist is always in front. Grab this, keep sliding over. I never have to lift myself up during a slide board. Okay, that one's there. You want to teach your patient to be able to manage as much as they can on their own. Okay, good. All right, so Johnny, you're my patient. So now